Hey people, it's me Jay Blaze, here with the newest news roundup slash discussion for the August 1st news, because I couldn't, go over it yesterday. So let's jump right into it. First, excuse me. First I want to go over the new Pokemon because there's a lot to talk about with the Alolan forms and Z-moves and other stuff. So the first new Pokemon that I'm going to talk about is Minior. It's a mini meteor, pretty simple to understand, and its ability, Shield Down, means that it's like a rock, but then like its stuff, the rock falls off and exposes its inside. Hashtag exposed Leafy 2016. And its stats change when it does. So that could be pretty cool because like when it has the rock up, the like rock defense, whatever, it means it has like more defense. And then like once it loses that, once it drops below half health, it then gains like more attack, more offense, and more speed, assumably, because I mean, you're losing a whole layer of rock over your body, you're gonna speed up. I mean, that's just how it is. So like you could set up as the defensive form, like take a few hits, and then like once you drop below health, you could like be a monster with the boosted attack and whatever you set up. So that could be cool, but I don't think I would use this Pokemon because it kind of looks ugly. I mean, or at least the inside looks gross. It just looks gross. And the next, which is two Pokemon, Fomantis and Lurantis. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Lurantis, it has a really good design. And apparently it's supposed to be the most beautiful grass type, but that's debatable. And it's just plain grass, which it should be grass and bug because I mean it's a mantis, and it has this move called Solar Blade, which is basically a physical solar beam. It's a mashup of Solar Beam, as I've said, and Leaf Blade, assumingly. So, yeah, kind of looks like Executor when his neck drops down to attack. But, on to the next one, which is Gumshoos, or as we could say, Trumpshoos. It literally stalks its prey by watching what they do for like an amount of time. I don't really know, they didn't specify, but it watches like their schedule and all that, and then when they're like off guard or like when he's ready or something, I don't know, he attacks them. It's sort of like Dexter and those people from Criminal Minds. Like, gosh, it's just, is he gonna be like a serial killer? Gosh, what? And he's also a totem Pokemon, so he can like summon, is it Yungoos, I think? Yeah. Or at least that's what he did when you fought him as Totem Gumshoos. I don't know if you're able to fight him in the wild, but you might be. Yeah, but other than that, it's not all too special. I mean, he looks like Donald Trump. I mean, just as you can see in the thumbnail. And on to the next one is Mudbray, which is Mudsdale's pre-evolution. It's pretty adorable, and I mean, it's a donkey. And apparently, they actually have a good excuse as to why this Pokemon is only found in Alola, because apparently he was hunted down like to extinction in every other region. So like, and the people of Lola didn't do that. So that's that's actually something that's pretty cool. I mean, they give an actual excuse as to why he's only in Alola, or until 8th gen, of course. But, and since Mudsdale has a pre-evolution, could prove that Mudsdale is going to have good stats, because, I mean, evolved Pokemon tend to have more, evolving Pokemon tend to have better stats than single basic or whatever. Other than that, he's not really, all too interesting, but, still. And on to the next Pokemon, which is one of the more special Pokemon they revealed in this trailer, is Oreo. I'm just gonna call it Oreo. This bird has 4 different forms, which are actually different types, depending on the form. And apparently you can just like catch one of them on the island and like give it some kind of flower from the other to like change its form, which is pretty cool. Its forms are actually pretty reminiscent of some legendary Pokemon, except for Ghost of Flying, which is Drifloon, but that's not a legendary. There's Fire and Flying, which is like Moltres. Electric Flying, not electric fighting. Electric and Flying, which is like Zapdos, and Psychic Flying, which is like Lugia, even though Lugia should be Water Flying. But quad weakness to electricity isn't cool. Its ability is pretty cool, kind of. I mean, it's okay. I mean, there are other ways to set up other than like Dragon Dance and Sword Dance. So, but what the ability Dancer, what it does is you send this Pokemon in, and like whenever like your enemy uses like a dance move, like Quiver Dance, Fiery Dance, Dragon Dance, Sword Dance, any of those moves, he copies those moves, sort of like me first, but with negative priority. So what I'm thinking is you could like invest in the speed stat and make Oreo go first, and instead, once the opponent goes after you, maybe the Dancer will come in effect, and you'll use their move. So, but this could mean he could basically go 2 turns in a row in the same turn, or use 2 moves is what I meant. Use 2 moves per turn, but that's probably not going to happen because that'd be pretty overpowered. I mean, that would be overpowered. And it's just people are kind of overhyping this, like, oh, no more setups, even though there's still Calm Mind, Bulk Up, and a lot of other stuff. I can't really think of other like setup moves right now. I mean, because I can't. And that's all for the new Pokemon. Whew. Now let's get into. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Alolan Pokemon, or the Alolan forms, which are basically Delta Pokemon, which some of you may know from Insurgents, but others of us know they originated from the card game, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of cool. Well, yeah, of course it's cool. I mean, okay, never mind. Let me just get to talking to the actual Pokemon themselves, which is Executor, which finally looks like an actual palm tree. I mean, he looked like a palm tree before, but he wasn't very tall. Now, he's a tad bit too tall. And, I retweeted this one tweet that this guy, he, like, drew up a picture of, like, Lesser Dog from Undertale. The one where you, like, pet over and over and his head, like, goes all over the screen. It's hilarious. It's like, finally Lesser Dog has a friend. and like Executor, Alola, Executor, and like Lesser Dog have their heads like expanded so far. It's really funny. If you want to go check it out, at Blaziken2000 on Twitter. But I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that's pretty cool. And apparently it's grass and dragon, which doesn't make all too much sense to me. Like, why did they just give him an unneeded dragon type? Because apparently extending your neck makes you a dragon. What? No, no, okay, whatever. On to Vulpix and Ninetales, because they make much more sense. The White Knights against dragon types. They look really good. Their design is really good. Vulpix looks a lot more like regular Vulpix than Ninetales looks like regular Ninetales. And I don't really understand why they turn to Ice type when Executor turns into a dragon by getting overexposure to light. Like, since there is more light in Alola and it's more sunny all day, wouldn't they become more fire type-y? I don't know. Just why are they ice and fairy type? Why? I don't really understand it. Their ability is Snow Cloak, which isn't really too good. I mean, Drought was actually a lot better on Ninetales. But, you know, I'd rather have a dragon serial killer than, you know, Drought. Which is fine. I mean, they're pretty cool. I mean, I might use them. But, on to the next Pokemon. Alolan, Sandshrew, and Sandslash, which, no, they're trash, basically. They're Ice and Steel, which they're quad weak to Fire and Fighting, and Ground is super effective. Which, why? Why did you give them such bad types? It's like, those are three of the more common types in competitive battling, and they're just, nobody's gonna use them now. But I am kind of excited to see their shinies, because shiny Sandslash looks really good, and yeah, but they're gonna lose speed, because in the Pokemon.com article, they're like, oh, they're so slow now because they have all this ice and steel in them. Oh, they're so slow. Like, oh, okay, we get it. They're gonna lose speed. I just don't like these Pokemon because they're not gonna be good. I mean, other than possibly in single player, which probably not even then. It's just, they're trash. They're legitimate trash. Like, Garbodor is better than them. I mean, ugh. Okay, on to Z moves. As I predicted, there would be one for every single type, not one for every single Pokemon. And I don't know if I said this like out loud, but I said that it would be like once per battle. You know, like synergy moves. It's basically a free Oko. One hit KO. Short hand. But except for when Pikachu did it to Alola Sandshrew, he actually didn't die. If you watch the like progression of the life bar, he wouldn't have died. Which, I mean, they might be a free Oko, but maybe not. I mean, I just think they will be if, you know, you use them right. Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm rambling. And for dual types Pokemon, you could use either of the types. Like with Blaziken, he's fire and fighting. So you could use either the Fire Z move, which is Inferno Overheat, Inferno Omni. Get him here, I guess. But whatever. or the fighting Z move, which we don't know what it's called. The electric is Gigavolt Havoc, and the grass one is Bloom Doom. The fire is Inferno Overheat, and the water type is Hydro Vortex, I think it is. I don't really remember what it's called. I don't know if I even have a picture of it right now, but I probably will in the video. And on to the final and the most interesting, kind of, not really, but the best, the part that's gonna make this game amazing. Forget Alola forms, forget Z moves, forget the fact that it's a new region, forget all that. You can actually ride a Charizard. Boy, Charizard. Oh my gosh. I sort of hope, like, since you can ride on them in the sky, I hope it's like the deal with Sharpedo and Lapras, where one is for speed and one is for slowness, I think. I don't know. But, with Sharpedo, like, you can break rocks, which I'll probably have a picture of that on screen. You can, like, break rocks with him, which is pretty cool. So you can, like, this might mean that HMs are going away, because Tauros was also breaking rocks in the trailer. And you could actually ride Mudsdale too. So that's pretty cool. And that's all for the news. Let's get right out of the news. Keep star. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you were wondering, yes, I am doing a 50 subscriber special. There's one component that needs to be finished. It should be happening in a week or two. It should be happening in a week or less. So keep an eye out for that. Subscribe so you can catch it and watch it. Gotta catch them all. Haha. So funny. But never mind. Yeah. And that's where the video is ending. So yeah, sincerely thank you for watching, and thank you all for over 50 subscribers actually, like when I last checked it, but stop getting off topic. Okay, yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.